What if your financial struggle was never about money, not your job, not the economy, not bad luck? What if the real enemy was living inside you? Inflation, capitalism, the government, even your parents. You've blamed them all, but have you ever asked the one question that shatters illusions? What is it in me that keeps me poor? Not just in income, in self-worth. Not just in money, in meaning. There's a reason lottery winners go broke, because this was never a money problem. It's a psychological virus, an identity glitch, a belief that says, I don't deserve more than struggle. Carl Jung once warned, until you make the unconscious conscious, it will control your life and you'll call it fate. This isn't new. History has whispered the truth. Emotional chaos leads to material chaos. Unmet needs become broken finances. A shattered self becomes a shattered bank account. But when war survivors rebuilt their lives, they didn't just recover money, they reinvented their identities. Because no wealth survives if the ego still clings to poverty. Here's the truth you were never allowed to say out loud. You're addicted to struggle because it feels familiar, because you were taught it's noble, because part of you still believes wanting more is greedy, desiring comfort is laziness, ambition makes you arrogant. You were trained to flinch at opportunity, to waste money when it arrives, to ruin things just before they go right. It's not fate, it's programming, and it lives inside you like a demon, one you inherited but never questioned. Self-awareness is brutal. It rips away excuses. It turns the light inward. It whispers, you built this. You maintained it. You chose this identity, even if unconsciously. And in that moment, it hurts. Because the real demon was never out there. It was you. But here's the beauty of that pain. What you built, you can destroy. What you learned, you can unlearn. What you became, you can rewrite. Self-awareness is your first wound, but also your first weapon. You get to say, I no longer wear poverty as humility. I no longer reject success out of guilt. I no longer glorify struggle. Awareness hurts, but blindness costs far more. Face the demon, rewrite the story. You weren't meant to survive. You were meant to awaken.